Hey everybody, this is Willbits, and we're resuming Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney Dual Destinies. Case 2. The monstrous turnabout. I have nothing to say about this. This is normal. This is fine. This is my normal morning. Whoa! That mine totally caught that.
The nine-tailed fox defeated the evil Tenma and sealed the fallen demon away. To this day it is said that he slumbers even still within the forbidden chamber.
He's so sleepy. Mark Twain! Hello, Mark Twain!
Good night, Alderman.
I love your books! Just kidding, I hate them! Wow.
At
Kefka.
long last, the revival of Tenma is at hand.
Tenma. Hey guys, it's Willbits, and we're playing Attack on Titan. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. A few months prior to the courthouse bombing. Back in time. It's only a few months? Okay, so they haven't really known each other very long. We're at the very beginning. You haven't missed anything, don't worry. Except a cool anime cutscene. Write anything, agency. Write it down. Put it wherever you want. I realize this hat is... There's the other assistant who is like she's kind of magic themed. But when I first saw it, I immediately assumed that that was Professor Layton's hat. And I was like, ah! But it's not. He doesn't own the only top hat. There's others. I guess I'm a little early. Oh, hey, Apollo. Getting an early start today? Yeah, this is the first job I've had in a while, after all. Well, aren't we all fired up? Well, it's not every day I get a call from Mr. Wright. What kind of work is it anyway? Mr. Wright didn't mention any details. I would assume it's lawyerin'. Work? Is that how he put it? Don't tell me he just wants me to clean the toilet again. You've really become a fixture around here, Apollo. Come to think of it, it's been almost a year since I was hired. A lot's happened since then. But I've settled in nicely despite a bump in the road. My name's Apollo Justice. I've been practicing law for about a year, but I still have a lot to learn. Don't stick your hand in that. You wouldn't think it would come up, but in lawyerin' it does all the time. This is the Write Anything agency, and it's where I work. Don't let the name fool you. It's definitely a law agency, and not a publishing house. Authors coming in all the time saying, write anything, publish my book. But no, it's a law agency. Get out, Mark Twain's ghost. Don't forget that this place is a talent agency too, Polly. Is it? It's the law agency part of this office that's usually forgotten. This is Trucy Wright, a budding magician. Oh, are they related? An adopted daughter of the agency's owner, Phoenix Wright. In case, like me, you haven't seen the previous books, now we're up to speed. She sometimes makes me help her with magic tricks. And what's wrong with that? You're one of the agent's talents as well. I was under the impression that I was a lawyer. All the magic I do is on the courtroom and in the bedroom. But mostly the courtroom, let's be honest. Oh, we'd better hurry. Doesn't look like Daddy's gonna make it, so let's get going. How old are you? You're too old to be calling him Daddy. Huh? Where are we going? What about the job he mentioned? Could you help me publish this law book? Get lost! Get up! Wait, hold on! I did skip Apollo Justice. We might go back and play it at some point. This is the job. This is the job, Polly. You're supposed to keep me company today. Now, come on. Another day of not being a lawyer. Should have seen this coming. Well, this is the Write Anything agency, you know. And there's no law-related work at the moment, so... Tell me again why I choose to work here. Where's Mr. Wright anyway? Daddy said something about Going to meet an acquaintance. But don't worry, just focus on your job and I'll tell you exactly what you need to know. Well, let's go. We don't have all day. Let's go have it done anyway. The game might contain spoilers. It's the price we pay. Wait a second! And another day of anything goes. Begins at the right anything agency. It's only 16? Okay. Learning to drive. I don't know what age it is in Japan, but in Japanifornia, I assume learning to drive. Ninetales Vale. Oh yes, this entire character's existence is a spoiler. Phew, so what are we doing way up here in the mountains? This is Ninetales Vale. Everyone's been talking about the yokai craze here. Yokai Watch, that's a game. I wouldn't have known what that meant until Yokai Watch came out recently. Yokai? Oh, you mean Japanese monsters? Guess that explains all these weird things. Is that umbrella licking things? Speaking of which, wasn't Ninetales Vale founded by Japanese immigrants? Yeah, they're holding a festival to boost tourism over at Alderman's Manor. My friend who works there invited us. That's why we're here. In other words, I'm your chaperone because your dad was too busy. Daddy said that with those horns of yours you'd make a great addition to their festival. I mean, you look just like a Japanese demon. Wasn't that so thoughtful of him, Polly? I could do without thoughtfulness like that. Oh, it's almost time. Come on, Polly. The festival grounds are this way. All right, guess it's time to move to QB Manor's garden. Oh, we're doing this. We can move to places. Do I have things to present? Just my attorney's badge. All right, we'll move to QB Manor Garden. QBI. Oh no, it is just QB. Wow, this place is really something. It definitely feels like a different world here. Trucy. Jinxie! And this is my friend, Jinxie Tenma. She's the one who invited us. She just happens to be the maid here. 2 horns, a love of red. Are you a demon? No, I'm Apollo Justice. Nice to meet you. Eek, he is a demon. What the? Ah! Be gone, foul beast. You look great, Polly. Fills in some of that space on your forehead. What is this thing? It's a warding charm. Jinxie puts them on all the monsters she finds. But I'm not a monster. Maybe I should have told her you're a good demon. Or you could just say I'm human, because I am. The Red Demon, emissary of the underworld. I got up early to do my hair for this. Can I take this off now? So you can eat me? I'm not gonna eat you. Eek! Oh, forgive me, oh terrible one! Tone down your cords of steel, Apollo. You're scaring her out of her wits. Don't worry. I'm already full. Please stay that way. Great. Now I'm playing along too. Fine. I'm a demon. Ninetales Vale. Tell me about it. So I wanted to ask you about Ninetales Vale. Eek! Ah! Be gone, foul demon. Looks like you've been demonized, Polly. Literally. I'm starting to wonder if I really am a demon myself. Eek! Please don't eat me. I have food if you're hungry. This isn't working. We won't get anything out of her until we set the record straight. Or just make your hair like... Other than she would think that was some kind of demon trick. If only we had some way to prove you're not as scary as you look. Ouch, unnecessary roughness. Looks like I have to present some proof. Proof that I'm 100% human. Or at least 100% a demon lawyer. We're gonna present the attorney's badge. I wanted to show you this. It's my badge. It's got some scales. Looks kind of like a flower. What is it? It's my attorney's badge, you see? I'm not a demon. I'm a lawyer. Really? You're a lawyer? Phew. Maybe now she'll stop calling me a demon. Does it protect you from Immendaio's judgment? Who's Immendaio? I read somewhere that he's the demon lord who punishes the dead for their sins. Uh-oh, I think now she thinks you're a demon lawyer from hell, Polly! Can I go back to just being a normal demon? Please, please don't boil me in a scalding cauldron. I'd prefer a Turkish bath if possible. Look, just don't sin, and I won't. A Turkish bath? Isn't that more of a sauna than a bath? Don't worry, Jinxie. He's a good demon. He'll save you if you ever go astray. Eek, please, Mr. Demon Lawyer, sir, have mercy on my soul. I've told you, I'm not a demon. And you just leave that Inmedio to me. What did they say? What did he say? Oh, you're just making things worse. Interrupted. Rude. Isn't that great, Jinxie? Uh-huh. I'm no longer scared to cross into the afterlife. Let's do it immediately. Will someone tell these two I'm a human already? Okay. Now we ask about it. Now that she's hopefully not gonna shove a ward on my head. So, Jinxie, I hear this village is the epicenter of the monster craze. Uh-huh, barely anyone had ever even heard of it before, but now it's packed with tourists. Really? So the monster craze is the reason behind today's festival? It was the Alderman's idea, but I'd be careful if I were you. There are lots and lots of yokai prowling about Ninetales Vale. Prowling about? You mean like wild animals or something? Uh-huh, and they're hungry too. Man-eating monsters, and they're all over the place! Uh-huh. In fact, there was one at the Manor yesterday. I heard the doorbell ring, but when I opened the door, nobody was there. It was the Ding-Dong Demon. How else could you explain it? Well, when I was a kid, my friends used to play this prank called Ding-Dong Ditch. Well, that doesn't prove yokai aren't real. There's even one here at the Manor. The demon Tenma. He's imprisoned in the Forbidden Chamber. Tenma? The Forbidden Chamber? Harry Potter? What? What about that yokai you said was imprisoned here at the Manor? Is it true? Uh-huh. He's a super evil demon named Tenma. Here, take a look at this scroll. Tenma is the dark demon you see here. He's super evil and super scary. So that's the yokai imprisoned in the Forbidden Chamber. Uh-huh. He was defeated by the village guardian, Yokai, the nine-tailed fox. And locked away forever. So, you're saying Tenma is still trapped inside the Forbidden Chamber? Uh-huh, but he's just biding his time until he can escape. Everybody's talking about different yokai, and I can only assume they're references to Yokai Watch, because otherwise I'd have no idea what's going on. Still, would be perfectly safe. Because there's a really powerful sealing charm on the door, keeping it shut tight. What a charming security system. You can keep the scroll if you want. The Alderman gave me this, but just holding it gives me the chilly willies, so... Thanks. Thanks, Jinxie. Maybe I'll give this to Mr. Wright. Yokai legend. That's gonna be evidence. Something bad's gonna happen, or may have already happened. We saw Mark Twain eat it earlier. So I was wondering, are those things on your forehead also warding charms, Jinxie? Yes, they're to prevent evil things from getting inside me. Heyo! Papa told me to wear them. I bet he did. Evil things? Apollo, don't you dare take those charms off her forehead, or any of the other places that she's definitely stuck them. They have to stay there, forever! Got it? I wonder what would happen if I did take them off. It's time for me to get back to work. Bye. Thanks for inviting us, Jinxie! You're welcome. Oh, and before I forget, there's going to be a surprise event today. Now, it's not a surprise now, is it? Even I don't know what to expect, but it's sure to be fun or terrible. Better not be a yokai parade. She'd probably drop dead from fright. Eek! Ah! Bad guy! Oh wait, it's just someone in a suit, right? Tenma Taro. Tenma Taro? The demon from the Forbidden Chamber? The demon locked forever in the Forbidden Chamber, sealed forever, unable to get out? That demon? Eek, please don't hurt me! Be gone! Be gone! Be gone!
Hey, better watch out, little girl, or I'll snatch you away!
He seemed to say. Eek, charm, charm, charm! Where is that die and go to heaven charm? So I could put it on myself. Quick, grab the shotgun. Oh, she put it on her own forehead this time. Ah! Welcome, Snarky Man! She sure gives up quick. Huh? Why is everyone hiding their faces? Hey, you there! You mustn't stare at Tenma Taro like that. Lower your eyes. He'll steal your soul if you're not careful. Huh? Steal my soul? Seriously? Your devilry stops here and now, Tenma Taro. Now what? Look, Apollo! There's somebody up on the roof. It's Superman. Superman, save me! That booming laugh. Could it be? My 9 golden tails are proof of my unassailable righteousness. With my band of 100 minions, I vanquish evil from the land. I am the wrestler of righteousness. Yaha! The Golden Lord of Yokai, the amazing Ninetales, is here! Fear not, good little boys and girls, for I shall defeat Tenma Taro! Hooray! Hooray! It's the amazing Ninetales! We're so excited! Up to your no-good tricks again, eh, Tenma Taro? Will not on my watch! There's nothing to fear now, my child. I banished Tenma Taro. You and your people can now live in peace. Thank you, Mr. Amazing Ninetales, sir. Well, now I must be off. Another match and another foe to vanquish await. Is it Phoenix? Is it actually Phoenix? Dang. Dude's been lifting some law books, if you know what I mean. Literally, like, picking up a lot of them. What was that all about? Did that wrestler just chase off a yokai? Looked like he came out of the Alderman's Manor. That was the amazing Ninetales. He's a pro wrestler from right here in Ninetales Vale. But no one knows his true identity. Jinxie sure seems chipper all of a sudden. What was all that about him banishing Tenma Taro? That was a yokai exorcism. It's an annual ritual where Tenma Taro is released to remind us of his wickedness. In the end, the nine-tailed fox drives Tenma Taro out and purifies our village. but the amazing Ninetales did the honors this year. So that was the big surprise, huh? The amazing Ninetales and Tenma Tarot. Huh. Well, whatever floats your boat. Oh, would you look at the time? I'd better get back to work. Please excuse me. Yes, snap into a Slim Jim. He did. She's a strange one, all right. I think she's sweet in her own special way. Knowing Trucy, she probably has lots of friends who are sweet in their own way. Well, we have some time to kill. Might as well see the rest of Ninetales Vale while we're here. Fun never stops, does it? It's just fun. Fun, fun, fun. Walk over here, talk to someone who thinks I'm a demon. Walk over there, get accosted by a wrestler. Somebody somewhere is not doing something. QB Manor. Later. I think I bought nearly every yokai souvenir that was for sale. I know, because my wallet's running on empty. What's with all the commotion over there? Change the subject, will you? Huh? Hey, isn't that your friend, Jinxie? I hope everything's okay. Oh, tell me she's who we're defending. It's terrible. Calm down, Jinxie. Tell us what happened. The demon Tenma Tarot. He killed Alderman QB. Oh, even better. What? 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 Killed as in dead? Dead as in dead murdered? Murdered died? Yes, and Tenma Tarot did it. Tenma Tarot? You stay here while I go have a look. I'm a doctor. Wait, a lawyer. Just as good. It's a Tenma Tarot warding charm. It should protect you, but please, be careful. The Alderman's in the Fox Chamber at the top of the main staircase. Alright, got it. We got the warding charm. It's a clue. That's how we know he's not really a Tenma Tarot. Probably. I'm already thinking of Labyrinthia, where everybody thought supernatural things were totally real. But Japanifornia is not so different. Uh-oh. Feathers! Someone's eaten the Boyd. Oh, Mark Twain. Apache Chief. This is bad news for both of them. Apache Chief, you're alive.
Who are you? Help! Someone call an ambulance!
He's fine. The police arrived soon after that, at which point I returned to the festival grounds. Apparently, the man impaled by the spear was already dead. But there was one other person there, and he was immediately rushed to the hospital. It's true, they were hypnotized, which is a good excuse, but a lot of people are stupid without being hypnotized. Thank goodness the other man's gonna be fine. Sounds like he'd only be unconscious. Probably got a concussion. You think Jinxie's gonna be okay? I'm sure she'll be back to her old self in no time. At least she's calm enough for the police to question her now. And I'd sure love to know what crazy animal left those feathers and tracks. Oh, Trucy! Here comes Jinxie! Hi, Trucy. Hi, Mr. Demon Lawyer. Hey, feeling any better? I was wondering if you were up to filling us in on what happened. About what happened? So, the man with the spear in his chest was already dead. Uh-huh. It was Alderman QB. When I found him, he was already... So the victim was the village alderman. And the one who was found alive? Who is he? Demian Tenma. He's the mayor of the neighboring city, Tenma Town. They arrested him. So, he's the killer. Nuh-uh, Papa didn't kill anyone. Papa? As in, your father. That's right, Jinxie's dad is mayor of Tenma Town. No way! Yes way, but he's innocent. This just got way more complicated. The victim was the Alderman of the Ninetales Vale, and Jinxie's father, the mayor of Tenma town, was arrested for the crime. Sounds like we have some investigating to do. I know this is difficult, Jinxie, but you need to hang in there. I know. I'll try my best. Would you mind telling me a little more about the victim? So the victim was the village alderman. What can you tell me about him? His name was Rex Kilby. They say his family has ties to the legendary nine-tailed fox. He was really kind, and he always looked out for me. He was a former pro wrestler, and I even heard he knew the amazing Ninetales. A former pro wrestler, huh? That's something to keep in mind. Always wrestling stuff. With your father being a mayor and all, I guess you're originally from Tenma town, huh? So then why did you come to work here? It was to overcome your fears, right, Jinxie? Uh-huh. Plus, Mama was from Ninetalesville, though she's no longer with us because of demons. She loved these flowers. I always wanted to live where Ninetales flowers grew. Do they have 9 tails? Yes, they do. Wow, what a beautiful flower, and with exactly 9 petals, too. Just looking at them gives me courage, even when I am scared of yokai. That's a good point, Kaito. Kaitu? Yeah, the dad had horns too. She should have been scared of her own, at least the alderman, right? Jinxie, when you first told us what happened, you said the killer was a demon. Uh-huh. The warding charm on the Forbidden Chamber's door. It's been removed. The Forbidden Chamber's door? Oh yeah, I saw that. Well, that's a complex-looking lock. That big door that was barred shut? There wasn't a charm on it when I checked it out, so I guess it was removed by someone. That's how Tenma escaped. Oh. But when I try and remember what happened, it all goes fuzzy. Jinxie, you should get some rest. You've been through a lot today. Between the warding charm being removed and the black feathers and weird tracks, I could see how a superstitious person might think a demon was the killer. Thankfully, I'm not a superstitious person. Apollo, maybe this is your chance. Chance for what? To do the right thing and defend Jinxie's dad in court. Who, me? Wouldn't a man like Mayor Tenma have access to more experienced lawyers? Do you want to know what the detective said? They doubted there was a lawyer who could get a not guilty verdict in this one. Sounds like they're expecting an open and shut case. Don't worry, Jinxie. If anyone can prove your dad's innocence, it's Polly. What? You'll accept the case, won't you, Polly? Oh, it's all over, isn't it? I'll be all alone for the rest of my life. All right, Jinxie already lost her mother. All right, Jinxie, leave your father's defense to me. Attaboy, Polly. You're gonna help Papa, Mr. Demon Lawyer? Yep, because that's what lawyers do. Plus, no toilet cleaning for a while. Sorry, Phoenix. I'm busy with a case. I'll do whatever it takes to make sure your father walks away a free man. Thank you, Mr. Demon Lawyer. I can tell you're one of the good ones. Unless you secretly plan to eat my father. Red demons are usually so mean. It's been a while, but I'll be fine. Ready or not, here comes justice. Over the teeth and through the gums. Look out, stomach, here justice comes. Guess I ought to go and meet my new client. But before I forget, better jot this down in my notebook. Hey, Apollo, what's the notebook for? Oh, I just thought I should jot down some stuff about the case. And so, I don't misplace them, I'm putting my notes in the court record. That's neat. I guess is what you would call a to-do list. Oh, sounds handy. To read my notes, I just open the court record, and we look at the notes. Go meet the guy. Case brief. Defendant. Victim. Okay. Alright. Okay. Then I can switch between the tabs. Yeah, I did all that. Oh, I almost forgot! So, about Jinxie's father. No matter how scary he seems, promise me you'll resist the urge to run away. Wait, what? His angry glare can paralyze you with fear. And some claim he can even shoot laser beams from his eyes. Well, maybe Papa isn't really that scary. A paralyzing stare. Laser beams from his eyes. He sounds like some kind of monster. I think it's about time I see Jinxie off. I'll head back to the office after I'm done. Okay, thanks. Alright, we're gonna go see... Gonna go to jail. We're gonna talk to Mr. QB.